Okay, greetings, Empire fans. This is First in 2753 with another episode of the Rise of the Russian Bear campaign. Last episode, I believe we defeated a small force, Swedish force out of Estonia, and then we also captured Estonia. And now more Swedish armies have landed along the Baltic coast here, and others have come in from the northern approach, and they all seem to be swarming around St. Petersburg, recently captured territory from the Swedes. There is another Swedish army out here to the east. I don't know if those infantry were part of that army or not. I do have to kind of get some eyes out there in the east to find out what is going on. My rake, where is he? He should be going. Yeah, we should have him move. Okay. So we're still fighting the war with Sweden. In the south, we are fighting a war against the Ottomans, and we're taking a little bit of a risk here, making a break for Istanbul. And really, I think my goal here is going to be to try to force them to make peace, because the war with Sweden is enough to manage. And over here in the southeast, Dagestan continues to get stronger, amassing more troops on my border, even though they're allied with us and we have a trade agreement. There's a pretty sizable army there, and Dagestan's ally Georgia is gaining ground, and it looks like somebody has Persia under siege, and I think it's probably Georgia. So these are two territories that we do have to conquer eventually, so they're a little bit of a concern for us. And I'm also concerned about this possible army out here flanking us from the east. So those are things I have to concern myself with. And you know, while these provinces down in the Balkans originally looked very appealing, it's this naval blockade that's really just shutting us down and not allowing any trade overseas. If we can lift this blockade, then the warm water port in the Black Sea will open, and we'll be making a lot more money. As of right now, our cash flow is starting to diminish. We've got a lot of armies in the field, and we've got a lot of territories that we need to hold. So Estonia recently captured territories. One of the recently captured territories. It's got city walls. We've got a small army there. St. Petersburg, Moscow, eastern provinces that I'm not very familiar with. These guys are all open, but usually there's not a lot of attacks coming this way, but undefended. This one I am kind of worried about. Kazan. That's undefended. And there's a good chance that an army could be coming down this way. It's not a bad province. They got a good amount. They almost have $2,000 in wealth. So we want to kind of hold on to this. I think next turn I'm going to try to build a governor's residence here, which will allow us to recruit better troops. We've got troops stationed in Crimea, Moldova, and Kiev. So we have a lot of territories to defend. And if we redirect our efforts to the north and just capture the Swedish territory, if we invade Scandinavia, there are a lot of resources, especially in Norway and Sweden, that we can focus on. And I'd much rather fight a land war, I think. Again, I haven't made much progress in naval technology. I haven't made any progress in naval technology, but the land technology is moving along pretty quickly. And if I can get this drill school, again, we've got some nice elite regiments. Hand mortar company. That's basically like they're carrying a cannon, I think. It's like an RPG for the 18th century. Grenadiers, superior numbers there, awesome numbers. We've got cavalry with a nice big charge bonus, and Siberian hunters who have a very big range, 90 on the range and 50 on the accuracy. That's huge. That would be awesome. They have a lot of different abilities here. Skirmish ability, They can hide in a lot of areas, so I want to get that drill school to get some of these elite regiments. Company infantry. I think that's... can I recruit that in Moscow? Or is that just in the colonies? Raised in India. Huh. Okay, we'll find out. So, war with Sweden and the Ottomans. Again, we're still in a two-front war. I'd rather be fighting a one-front war. We also have to capture these territories these Polish territories before the game is over, and Poland is our ally. So, we've got a lot of work to do. So let's see what happens here. We were able to get our army into St. Petersburg. I think next turn we might just come out and fight some of these guys and wipe them out before they can concentrate and attack us. As far as the rest of the world, Spain has captured Portugal. They're probably still at war with the United Provinces. The Ottoman Empire is holding. They just lost Moldova to us, and the rest of the territory seems to be holding. I know Prussia is at war with Austria, and Austria is still allied with Britain and the United Provinces, and Poland and Lithuania is at war with both of those nations, and there's also a war between Sweden and Denmark, so there's a lot of wars going on in Europe. It's a war-torn continent. I'm not familiar with what's going on in the other continents, have not been paying attention. Now the Ottomans are moving. They're moving either to attack or to defend. They're probably going to try to attack this cavalry. Okay. I am not going to fight that battle. Retreat. I might need more troops down here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should turn and go after Sophie anyways. Let's speed this up. What is the they're going back. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with that. Another regiment, another Swedish regiment. I should take these guys out before they get so many reinforcements. Where are you going? Across to Finland. Really? Oh, I'm definitely going to take out that group. I can't believe that. Surprising. Look at all these guys. Oh man, where are they going? There's too many of them. I don't know what to do. Sweden, that's a mess of a situation. We have settlement fortifications in St. Petersburg, I think, so I can just put a garrison there and get my army on the move. I need more troops, which means I need more income. Ooh, man.
There is unused
Okay,
land
Persia fell to Georgia. Georgia has expanded. They are
building
becoming
farms here will help the
massive empire. Okay, the Royal Observatory in Moscow. This is a huge benefit to the economy of the province. Now they're at 24 total growth per turn. The wealth of this province is going to be increasing, exponentially. Huge. Workers on strike. Nah, they'll be contained. Looks okay. A lot of Protestants here. I do want to eventually destroy this, dismantle it, but it's going to have a negative effect, so I'm going to wait till this improves a little bit, until we get rid of some of this resistance to foreign occupation. Now the other issue was, should I establish a trade route with Courland? Oh wow. Overland route to Prussia? No, I don't think so. The last time they said there was an overland route. The trade did not flow. There's no overland route. the question was, should I establish a trade agreement with Courland? Now, Courland is unfriendly. They're on our border. We could establish trade with them. I think it was going to cost us some cash. Now, I was thinking about maybe using Courland as a way to get involved in a war with Poland-Lithuania. I mean, if we are allied with Poland-Lithuania, so if we directly break the alliance and attack them, that's going to hurt us diplomatically around Europe. Now, we don't need casus belli like Europe Universalis or Crusader Kings, but there is still an effect, so the concept of casus belli does apply, of casus belli, which means cause for war. So it applies because if I just break alliance with Poland and Lithuania right away, that's going to hurt us, hurt our reputation around the world. But since Poland and Lithuania since Courland is Poland and Lithuania is a protector of Courland, then if we attack Courland, then Poland and Lithuania might be forced to join us in war. Or if Courland attacks us. Right now they're unfriendly. There's a historical grievance. They're not happy with territorial expansion. You know, a trade agreement would improve that relationship, which might not be beneficial to us. And they were asking for money last time, so I'm going to say no right now. What happened in Sweden? A lot of their guys left the theater. They moved north. Cavalry moved north. They've got more cavalry coming down, light cavalry. And there's another cavalry regiment there. Their primary force is going down the road to Moscow. Look at that. Where's the rake? And there's pikemen over there. I think that army dispersed. And I think that these line infantry were the line infantry that was with that army. Gotta keep better track of these things. Recruitment report. Alright, line infantry in the Ukraine, we need that. Militia in Moldova. Okay, let's address the issues down here first. Wow, there's nobody there. I think I should just lay siege. Reinforcements across the board, across the Dardanelles Straits. This is risky. Oh boy, taking a bold risk. Let's get some reinforcements down there ASAP, and maybe we can draw that army out again. If we can draw this army away from Istanbul by raiding these farms. That's good. That's a strategy. That's not a bad strategy. Villages are not growing. Look at that. Their wealth is being diminished. Oh my god. Horrible management on the part of the Ottomans. Horrible management of their empire. They don't deserve to control these lands. They aren't the rightful rulers. These lands should belong to Mother Russia. Okay. Look at that, 58%. 50% is Orthodox. And Bulgaria, 80% is Orthodox. These really should be under our control. Let's see if they will come to terms, though. This could open up the trade route, and could be a big advantage for us. No, 1,000 times no. Really? What if I offered you a trade agreement? And in a just world, the Sultan would have you filleted alive for making such an offer. Alright, just gonna be insulting like that. We're gonna continue to lay siege to your city. In the north, the Swedes. How do I deal with these guys? Look at this. I just sent everybody out. I'm not even going to fight this battle, I'm just going to auto-resolve it. And we wiped out their entire regiment, we lost 54. That's not bad, it's cavalry. And it looks like, I think we gained some traits. Superior General. This man has a good grasp of grand strategy and tactics. This trait is the result of more than one victory and can be improved further. This trait may be lost. I don't really know what it benefits. How it benefits us, but it sounds good. Mentioned in dispatches. This benefits us because it gives us 1 morale. Okay. Now, do we press on? Not with everybody. We need to leave a garrison behind. We can't reach them this turn, but we should drive towards Karelia. Alright, so let's send the garrison behind. Leave the garrison behind. It's gonna be all Cossack line infantry. They are no longer useful in the field. Let's leave another regular line infantry there as well. That's good. Is it good? Should be enough. That might draw them off. That might draw this army under Gustavsson against us. Okay, replenish for 326, that's good. And replenish these guys. 135, Moscow. I gotta get, well, what did I want to do? I wanted to, that looks like they have that pretty well defended, plus all the militia. I don't think I have to worry about them. I wanted to upgrade the magistrate to a governor's residence, and that cost 1,000. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Not a lot of money, but upgrading that magistrate will improve our income. Okay, yeah, we're broke. A lot of militia there. The other thing I might want to do is transfer some of these troops from Crimea. But Crimea could still be under threat. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. 2 turns we'll have the military syllabus, and then we'll build our drill school. Where to build it, Moscow or Kiev? Moscow. We need it closer to the Swedish front, which is much more of a concern at this point. Again, the Swedish troops are more elite. And we've got a couple troops out there. We'll see what happens. That's a pretty good general with him as well. We might want to send our general from Riga, redeploy him to St. Petersburg, because they're more likely to be attacked. I don't know. That's not true, because I don't know what's going to happen. There could be a naval operation. They could do an amphibious landing. That's tough. I can't get him back. They can't go back and forth quick enough. At least I don't think he can. I'll have to try that out. He is on cavalry. He's on horseback. So if we can get that general from Riga back to St. Petersburg, if he can go back and forth in one turn, then I think, okay, what are the Ottomans doing? Okay. 2 melee troops have gun after our cavalry. 2nd Regiment of Horse is going to withdraw again. Alright, so we kept 2 melee troops off us. And they return to Bulgaria. Wow, they are not going to relieve their capital. Now the Swedes look to be moving... I don't know where they're going. They're concentrating. Good God. Oh, Swedish fleet. That Swedish gentleman. They're going towards Moscow. I thought you would. This means you have to attack my fort. Yeah, we'll fight this one. It's kind of an even match. I don't think they can actually capture the fortress. We have the advantage of the high ground. Okay, know the enemy and know yourself, and in 100 battles you will never be in peril. Sun Tzu, the Art of War. Military genius. It's one of my favorite books. Recommend everyone reads it. It applies to all aspects of life, not just war. You could possibly say that war.
The enemy will try to smash their way in with siege equipment. Use your
They don't have any
heaviest
siege
troops to
equipment.
defend any breach in the walls, and be prepared to sally forth and take the fight directly to them. The enemy will try to wipe out all defenders, and if your men rout en masse from the settlement, the battle is over.
Let's just spread them out a little bit more. I think this is the first siege battle of the Russian Bear campaign. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. Alright, looks like all their line infantry is there. And their horsemen, cavalry is over there. So I probably should transfer troops to this side of the fortress. They're probably going to come around. Doesn't look like they're diverging to my right. They're running. They are running. Running to their deaths. 21st Regiment of Foot. 22nd Regiment of Foot. And the 20th Regiment of Foot. Okay, they might be breaking to my right. To their left. Going through these woods now gives them good coverage. Those are nice uniforms. Looks like they're all going right. Alright, that means I should get my guys on the... volley. So many men. Turn. Turn and shoot. Are they climbing the walls yet? I don't know what they're doing. This looks like a mess. Looks like they don't know what they're doing. Are they gonna try to come up these walls? I don't think so. That's not gonna work. We've got bayonets now. Okay, what is going on over here? Wait a minute. Get over there. Yeah, hit these guys. There we go. Right as they come over the walls. Be right there. Be ready. Don't let them take the wall. Oh, don't go down the wall. I hate when they do that. These two guys, they're goners. There's one guy up there. Oh, he just fell. Alright, now we got them. This will be a disaster for the Swedes. Yeah, the AI sometimes is not too bright. I guess I heard the Darth Mod version is a little more intelligent, so maybe I will have to download that in the next series that I do. Just because it's too easy sometimes. This is the most difficult level, by the way. And it's just too easy. This battle. Should be firing on them. Are they just lining up to fire on us? You're in big trouble now. Whew. There it is. I wish I could tilt the camera angle. Look at them, they're just shooting at a wall. Okay, here they come. Yeah, converge on them. That guy's getting shoved. And again, they're going down the wall. Combatants losing. Steady and fresh, but concerned. Oh, there we go. Concerned about casualties sustained. Wavering. And these guys are wavering as well. Alright, so piecemeal attack. They did not concentrate all their forces. They tried to come into the province of Muscovy, which cost them their army. Is this our regiment? What are you doing? Well, maybe this will get the cavalry to charge us. And if we're going to be coming out of the fort, might as well bring our cavalry. No, they're idle. Yeah, 9 guys, we're not going after them. But 34 guys, we can go after them. There's 23 guys there. Line up, you'll be able to shoot these two. It's taking a while. Alright, speed up this battle a little bit. Alright, their cavalry's moving now. probably coming after our cavalry. Try to protect their... Ah, decisive victory. I was going to try to draw their cavalry into our infantry. Okay, we got them. We only lost 35. Whew. They lost 308, 97 remaining. Yeah, that was a great victory there. Line infantry, Cossack infantry, and 2 upgrades. Good, perfect. Textbook victory. They lost their 3 infantry regiments. Looks like Muscovy is secure. Don't have to concern myself there. (1710). Summer of 1710. Dagestan. Courland. Ooh, they might be declaring war. Look at them. You know what? I might not be able to afford war with them right now.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region.
Just because I'm preoccupied with too many things. Oh, okay, we can build industry out here. That's something. That would be huge. They're exempt right now. They're growing in wealth, and a weaver's workshop would give an extra 7 per turn. That would be 10 per turn. That would increase their wealth pretty dramatically. But I think I'm going to try to get a peace treaty with Courland, or a trade agreement with Courland, because I'm not ready to fight that war. So let's see. And that could also bring in some more income, which we need. Perfect. How much did that bring in? A couple $100 there. Nice, 410. That's good. Okay. That's gonna help. And that will mean we don't need additional troops out in Estonia. Look at these guys. Threatening. Right up to the bridge. That threat worked, Courland. Well done. Okay. We want to go there. This guy's in our way. Time to take him out. Pikeman. We don't need to fight that. That's a total victory. We're just knocking off Swedish regiments left and right here. Lay siege for now. We could probably take that. But what is the impact of us taking that province? Alright, our territorial expansion modifier is -11. So if we took it, we would be -17. Three turns, and they will capitulate. They'll probably attack us earlier than 3 turns. I don't want to sabotage. Still don't know what they have out there. I have a feeling most of the army returned to the Eastern Theater. Okay, so that trade agreement didn't cost us anything. I think I need more troops here. I don't think I can recruit line infantry. I'm doing it. I need another line infantry. More line infantry in St. Petersburg. That should secure this province pretty well. They don't have a lot of troops left. We could finish off Sweden. Yeah, the other thing about these 2 territories is they have fur, and our fur trade was hurting because we lost these provinces. Poland, the trade route with Poland and Lithuania was up over 1,000 per turn. Now it's down to 741 after we traded away Karelia and lost, what is the name of that place? Archangels? I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so was going to build a factory, but first I wanted to secure St. Petersburg by recruiting another line infantry regiment. That's okay. Next turn, when we have 1729, then we'll build that factory. Okay. Got a pretty decent sized force there. Those Ottoman troops are committed to the north. And these guys remain in garrison in Sophie. 4 turns. The siege is still underway. I can't really seem to get reinforcements to them. They're starting to lose a few troops here. I've got 2 artillery pieces. These guys, they're going to wipe them out. They're going to wipe them clean. Look at the morale. Morale is at level 3. The best unit is at level 5. The only thing I'm concerned about is this howitzer. Because that's got pretty good range. We really don't have any cavalry. It would be nice if I could get my cavalry down there. Yep, they're not going to be able to get there. They probably could challenge these guys. Not yet. I was going to send my artillery over there. It's going to take a while. Yeah. How's this missionary going? 60% Orthodox. Well done. Ukraine's at 80. Crimean is at 39. Yeah, I think it's about time to move him into the Crimean Khanate. Right to that road would be good enough. Get everybody passing by on the road. Okay. Under construction. I don't think this area is under threat. Because I think they sent a lot of their forces back east through Karelia. And I think we just defeated a whole bunch of them. We've got enough troops here, and we're recruiting more. It's a fortified position, so the cavalry really can't take it. They can lay siege and force us to attack them. But if that does happen, I will probably bring this general, Repnin, to break the siege. Looks like he can get there in 2 turns. Him personally, 2 turns. The whole army, 2 turns as well. The cannon's going to be slow, but we can leave a garrison there. We'll recruit a garrison to leave there. If they try to lay siege with the cavalry. We'll have a couple turns anyways. Okay. Let's do 1 more turn, and that'll be the episode. Winter of 1710. We're about 1/5 of the way through the game. We've captured 4 regions. We have 2 sieges. We have gained 3 regions. 3 of the 4 regions that we gained were our objectives. We did lose 3 regions, 1 to conquest, 2 to trade. But we're going to reacquire those regions, especially Karelia, because that's under siege. We might actually fight that battle this turn. Okay, here come the Swedes. What are they going to do? They're going to try to break the siege? Not yet. Okay, they've organized. Did they lay siege to St. Petersburg? 1 unit? They're a little more organized now. But we got them when they were disorganized and dispersed. If you read Sun Tzu, he'll tell you to attack the enemy when he's disorganized.
There is unused land.
There it is, military technology. Beautiful.
Building farms here.
Now we can build our drill school. This nation has further developed their military technology with the intention of gaining vital advantage. I thought it was going to be invention. Intention of gaining vital advantage over their enemies on the field of battle. Yes, that is the plan. This is a formal system of studies for all young gentlemen seeking a career and success as senior military officers. Now the only problem is, can I afford a drill school? We are besieged St. Petersburg. What do they have? One regiment besieging us? That's ridiculous. Werner, oh, two. Alright, we'll enact our plan to break the siege. What's down here? Cavalry. Okay. The drill school costs 2,000. We don't have the money for that. Istanbul. The numbers are depleting. We're gonna take this province. And we're gonna grab Bulgaria. And then we'll make peace after that. Bulgaria has been so mismanaged, though. It's taken so much time to start drawing profit. But that's okay, because we'll just exempt them from taxes, and that'll speed up the population growth, which will give us the 2 ports that we want. That's the real objective for Bulgaria. We want the ports. 2 ports right here. One of them could be a naval shipyard. We can get some, put a fleet in the Mediterranean. The other one could be a trade port. Actually, the trick is if you have 2 harbor villages in a province, once the first one develops, you make it into a fishing port, so it'll be quicker to get the other one. And then once you get the other one, you can dismantle the original fishing port and make it into whatever you want. Ideally, shipyard and trading port, because that way you can have you get more trade partners with a trading port, and you can have a fleet to defend your port, which I don't have here with the solo port in the Crimea. Okay, so the war in the Balkans is going well. Slightly concerned with the Northern War at this point. I am going to have to pull troops out of here. Oh, I can't recruit. That stinks. Why can't I recruit riflemen of any kind? That's not cool. Okay. We do have to relieve that position. And there are cavalry in the field. There is cavalry in the field. I'll recruit. I'm going to recruit the militia because they're good at, they have a garrison bonus. So that'll help maintain order. And our general, Ripnin, is now en route to St. Petersburg. There's no way they're going to attack the city. And Ripnin will get there before the attack comes. We have siege in Karelia. Cavalry has shown up. takes a while. Oh, that army is still there. Wow. Wow. I thought they were moving troops west. The army is still there. Those troops all came out of Sweden. Oh my god. Sweden's pretty powerful. But this province would be a nice chunk of change to grab. This one's gonna be tough. They're not drawing any money out of there. Interesting. Wish I could, like, incite rebellion. I can't see what's going on in Finland. And then in Greater Sweden, Stockholm, that's such a great city for this game. It's superior. First time I played in Sweden. Dominated. Denmark. Not doing much. Okay. Oh, I have somebody to spend. Well, we have to wait for the drill school. So let's save up. Next turn we'll have cash for the drill school. That sounds about right. I wonder if I could just maybe replenish some of these troops. Probably not going to cost a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. Okay, and we'll save the rest for the drill school next turn. Okay, this will be the last turn. I just want to make sure I settle things in St. Petersburg before I leave, and I want to make sure I buy that drill school. Probably settle things in Karelia. Everybody's trading there in the Straits of Madagascar. We don't have a trade fleet out there. We have a port that's being blockaded. We have shipyards. With a 6th-rate frigate, but that's no match for the Swedish fleet. Oh, wow, they do want to... They want to lose this turn. One battle. One more battle. This one will probably be quick. You may delay, but time will not. Benjamin Franklin. More words of wisdom from the founding father. Okay, these Muslims are gonna fold very quickly. Their morale is so low. It's all like militia troops. Just have to find good ground. We need a hill. Put my artillery on the hill, and it's pretty much game over. Okay, that's kind of a hill. Any better hills out there? This is better. I want it further away from the fortress because we don't want. There are guns. The fortress does have guns. Okay. Line up those guys there. And let's get Cossack line infantry on the flanks. Whoa, that's thick. Where do I want to put my second battery? Right next to it. I guess so. This is gonna be quick. Cavalry. Line infantry will cover us there. Cossack will refuse the flank. General behind everybody. Face the fortress, General. There we go. Looks better. That's where the attack's coming from. And 1 unit in reserve. No firing for you. Might as well. Put some entrenchments. Sure. They have to attack this position. This would be a disaster on their part, I think. Nope. Okay, so let's go down the line and see what we have here. While these guys get ready to come out of the fortress. On the far left flank, we have Cossack Line Infantry, 1st Regiment. 1st Regiment of Foot, Cossack Line Infantry. These guys are experienced. We've seen them in many battles before. They're well placed behind entrenchments. And they work well against the Ottomans, but I'm not going to want them to go against many of the European forces. They will eventually become garrison troops. Here are line infantry, which has been very effective in the southern front. This actually looks like a bad position. Kind of like on a downward slope almost. Yikes. That's not good. Why'd I pick that position? Alright, well, they should be able to hold out their line infantry. Alright, 12th Regiment of Foot. They've got experience. Here is the artillery pieces. Here are the artillery pieces. Okay. 1st Regiment of Artillery. Nice guns there. And then we have field or demi-guns, fixed artillery. That's in a much better position. I hope they come this way. That is a much better position. To their right flank, another Cossack regiment. This is the 4th Regiment of Foot. Should be these guys. Good. They have some experience. They're in a great position. If the attack comes this way, game over. But I don't think the attack is going to come this way, because it's such a good position. We'll probably go right after that line infantry, which is good because I have the best troops at the weakest spot. This looks like World War II battlefield almost, with the trench roads. Alright, so that's the front line. In reserve, we've got our melee troops. 2nd Regiment of Militia. Again, these are huge axes that have been devastating in battle. Which one? This is the 2nd? That's the 2nd Regiment. They're very experienced. These guys are top notch. They will cut you down. So will the 1st Regiment of Militia. Cannon fire has started. Looks like they're going to the right. To our left. They're right. Is that cavalry? It's moving. No, that's armed populace. I don't think they have cavalry. Okay, so we got 2 militia regiments ready to back up the artillery, support the artillery. And we've got the 8th Regiment of Foot Cossack Line Infantry. It doesn't have experience. I think they've been in battle before, but I don't think they got any experience. And there's our general. from the Ottoman perspective. Yeah, that is the best approach, I'd say. I'd be nervous. These guys look like they just got out of bed. Spears, swords, they're melee infantry. They don't have guns. It's the 18th century, they don't have guns. I guess we have melee troops though. Ooh, I think we just got a couple. Yeah, we got 4 with that shot. As they get close enough, we'll open up with canister shot, and game will be over. Hits, a couple hits there. Istanbul. This is for Constantinople, which was originally, well, it was Christian, but it was the original Orthodox capital. So it's fitting that the Russians are retaking it, reclaiming it from the Muslims. About 3 centuries after the Byzantines lost it. And the Byzantines lost it because of the artillery. So here you go, now we've got the artillery. Or now the Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox army has the artillery. And we are unloading. Alright, well, they're right there. It's almost time for canister fire. There it is. They're already breaking. Oh, they're charging. Look at this. Get in there. They broke after they saw those guys. Come on, sweep down that line there. Don't shoot down your own line. Turn the cannon. There's more guys coming here. Pour into them. Oh, there's that howitzer. This could be ugly. Are they charging at us? Turn that gun. Right there. Looks like they are charging after us. Let's get in there. Get in there quick. Left flank. A lot of these guys abandoned their entrenchments. Left flank's a little weak. Here comes melee support. Good. It's gonna break them. And finish these guys off. Alright, that will take care of the left flank. Line infantry engaging fire-locked armed populace. That shouldn't last too long. Firing will. Winning slightly. This group broke in pretty closely too. They went after the artillery. Where's our reserves? Oh no. They're breaking. I don't have to worry about them too much. Okay, looks like the artillery had to draw their swords and get involved in the melee. Retake the cannons. That melee is going to force them to break. Two regiments are regrouping. Yep, they're coming back for a second assault. Cannons just shot pour into that armed populace. Yeah, the Cossacks didn't see much there. Again, that's a good position. No one's going to attack there. The question is this artillery in range of our artillery? If so, maybe we can get some shots off on them. They're probably nestled in pretty tightly though. They are in range, but if they were positioned well, they'd be in this little crevice. Their howitzers. Oh wow, they're firing explosive rounds. Nope, we're not hitting them. Alright, frontal assault. That'll work fine. I want them to spread out. There we go. Troops, charge that position. Explosive rounds, right over our artillery and our line infantry. They're taking hits. Melee troops are marching out. Spread the line here. Very thin line. Better against artillery. Better to thin out your line. And they've got some good coverage along this march too. Yeah, they can both hold their fire at this point. Melee troops are most effective so far. Surprising. There they go. Should be able to take them. You're no match for the axes. Look at these guys with their swords. They're holding their ground. One guy's on a horse. Two guys on a horse. Eventually they should take him out. So, at 79. Combatants even. Attacked in the rear. This is the right guys. 77. Oh, now they're broken. There you go, end the battle. Okay. Heroic victory at Istanbul. Did we take the city? That's the question. Did we kill enough of them to take the city? We're just over an hour, too. Okay. Should be... Try to end this pretty quickly. Okay. They've got... 42 remaining. We only have 5. That was a close fight. Really lost a lot more. No bonuses. Alright, they're still probably going to hold on to that city. Now I have to concern myself with that Bulgarian army coming and breaking the siege. What is Sweden doing? They are mobilizing... Okay, I'm going to save game here. We'll end the episode, and we'll continue with this next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice night.